I got a new exhaust for my Camaro, so that's what we're gonna showcase today from an absolute cold start. This will be interesting. For reference, this thing is a 4-banger. I say new exhaust because it makes it sound different entirely, but all I did was get a muffler chopped off. There's a couple other mods that do help with the noise that you're probably gonna hear. I got a cold air intake, I've got a downpipe, and a few other mods, but those are the exhaust changing mods, or the noise changing things. So here's the cold start. And now that it's settled down a little bit, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give a couple revs, a couple revolutions. I think I'm gonna go from probably about 2,000 a couple times, 3, 5, and then we'll redline it, just to showcase how it sounds, I guess, with a muffler delete. Because a lot of people told me, yo, don't do it. Why would you do that? It doesn't sound that bad. These Camaros, the 4-bangers, they're actually straight piped from the factory, so everything from the engine all the way down. There's no resonators. There's no no resonators. You only have the stock, the catalytic converter, and then you have the muffler. Everything in between is completely straight. So once you take the muffler off, it's just a straight pipe Camaro. But it was already like that to begin with, so I was like, it can't be that bad. Turns out it's not. And now I'm gonna rev it. I didn't really have a stand to do this, so I'm using whatever the hell this is. It broke, so I guess I'm not using that. Alright, turns out I'm a bit of an engineer, and I'm gonna be using this and some fucking tape. Now this is the rear of the vehicle. Would you look at that beauty? Let me go hop in the car now. Cool. Alright, now the last thing I'm going to do is rev this to its limiter, which is 7K. So it's going to be a little loud. My neighbors won't mind, totally. Beautiful. So I just watched the video back. So I hit 6K instead of the 7, and I thought it'd be a little bit more than that, but re-listening to the video, it really wasn't. So now I'm actually gonna hit 7K. I went to 6 because I was like, all right, my limiter slowed down a little bit. I'm not gonna push it too hard, but you know, it's running up its miles. Why not push it a little harder, you know? So unfortunately, I won't be able to set up the contraption you see right here. So I'm just gonna place this at the base of this little ground pounder thing. I'm barely know it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit 7. Just doing that. So enjoy. Question mark. Awesome. And that completes our modded 4-banger Camaro. I know she sounds a little rough in the engine bay, but it's because the timing belt needs, it's off slightly. I've noticed, like, down there is spinning a little weird. It's the stabilizer thing. So I just need to redo that somehow. But I mean 126,000 miles still sounds pretty nasty. Runs fucking beautifully. I mean, you can't complain, really. Hi, this is me mid-editing my video. Wow, awesome. One of the videos ended up getting corrupted. I don't even know how that happened, to be honest, but it's the part of me revving the engine with the hood open. So that's not gonna be in here. Unfortunately. So I just retried it again, and it's still corrupted. Instead of just you know, having the correct thing in this video, here's this instead. Thanks if you happen to watch this. Thanks for being interested in that.